Moving to the United States now, the legal troubles for the American president's son, Hunter Biden, appeared to be nearing an end last month. He had reached a plea deal, one that would have kept him out of jail. For a moment there, it appeared as if Hunter Biden could put all of his legal woes behind him as his father prepares, perhaps, for a return to power next year, or at least for an election campaign. Instead, that deal has fallen apart, and a special counsel has been named to take over the case. It has left the interests of the US president's son increasingly at odds with those of President Biden. So what's next in the Hunter Biden saga? Will he be put on trial? Let's do a deep dive. The probe into Hunter Biden's foreign business dealings, drug use and finances could go on for months. Prosecutors are expecting that the case will go to trial. The U.S. Justice Department has escalated its investigation into President Joe Biden's son, and it has named a special counsel amid allegations of tax fraud and illicit overseas business deals. The Attorney General, Merrick Garland, appointed prosecutor David Weiss, who has been investigating Hunter Biden since 2019 on low-level tax and gun charges. Now let's rewind a bit to get you on track with what's happened so far. The investigation began in 2018 and was originally centered on Hunter Biden's finances related to business dealings. It included consulting work on behalf of certain Ukrainian and Chinese companies. During a time when Hunter was addicted to drugs and alcohol. But David Weiss shifted focus on finding out whether Hunter Biden failed to report all of his income and whether he lied on a form for gun purchase by denying the fact that he was a drug user. Remember, the prosecutor in charge was Donald Trump appointed. In June this year, the U.S. Justice Department charged Hunter Biden with 2 misdemeanor tax offenses for failing to pay more than $200,000 in income taxes in 2017 and 2018. He was also charged with a felony firearm offense for making a false statement related to a gun purchase. According to the Washington Post, Hunter allegedly answered no to a question on a federal form about whether he was using illicit drugs. And this is in contrast with what he wrote in his own memoir, that he was using crack cocaine that year. As Hunter Biden's case came to light, Republicans tried to link his legal woes directly to his father, the President of the United States of America. Hunter Biden reached an agreement with prosecutors to avoid jail time in exchange for pleading guilty to the 2 tax charges. In addition, he said he will go to an addiction counseling program, stay clean for 2 years, and not own guns. But despite reaching an agreement, Hunter's plea deal fell apart in late July. The federal judge expressed legal and constitutional concerns about immunity provisions. So what happens next? Talks to revive the plea deal seem to be at a standstill. And as I said, the Justice Department now expects that the case will go to trial over the charges filed against Hunter Biden. And this is in contrast to the earlier position where both sides had apparently been hoping to avoid a politically charged trial. But that seems to have been held up now by Hunter Biden's demand for blanket immunity from further and future prosecution. Weiss has vowed to indict Hunter Biden on the tax charges, and reports say that Weiss could also use his authority to levy additional charges in the case. But it's unclear how Weiss will actually proceed. What will the case mean for Joe Biden's 2024 campaign? A trial against Hunter Biden would cast a long shadow in Joe Biden's re-election campaign. For one, it could draw away attention from Donald Trump's own legal problems. Democrats worry that Trump will try to exploit this the same way he exploited Hillary Clinton's private email server during the 2016 presidential campaign. One thing's for sure, the American president's son will remain under scrutiny by the Justice Department while Joe Biden's re-election campaign is underway. So we will keep you updated with the latest on that particular matter.